Hold up now. Y'all ever had a song stuck in your head? It could be a hook, it could be a verse, it could just be a few parts, and it could be a random song. Some shit you haven't heard in years, gang. Like you deadass can't get out your head. You try to listen to another song, but it just won't go away. That's how I feel with NBA highlights. Ever since I was a little kid, I swear to God, I always think about NBA highlights. It could be random moments, random NBA players, random NBA plays. That shit would just be stuck in my head for the rest of my life. But it's low-key been getting worse. I guess since I've been making these YouTube videos, bro, I be up in my bed late at night and I just be thinking about random shit, random NBA plays. Like my brain is literally 80% basketball and then 10% me, and then the rest is just bullshit, honestly, like fucking driving. I don't know, me, if I peep a highlight and it's fire, that shit's gonna be in my brain for the rest of my life, no cap. A dunk, a crossover, blocks, game winners, shit, even embarrassing moments don't fucking matter. So I'ma just show y'all what's in my fucking head on some Jimmy Neutron shit, cause I feel like y'all fuck with the stuff I say, or like that just comes out my mouth, like pause. Basically in this video we gonna watch NBA highlights that are picked by your one and only me, King, you know what I'm saying? But just look at the curls, oh my god, I look like a fucking lion. I'm beautiful. God, I love being mixed. Last vid I asked what would be our last words on the electrical chair, and Jit gonna say this. That's not even glazed on God. My last breath will be from the one and only my king. But y'all go check out my dog highlight. Jit 5, bro. Keep going, brody. I swear to God, I'ma see you courtside with Luca, bro. My mama, nigga. These NBA YNs gotta be stopped. I feel like everyone forgets about Ja Wick. He lives his life as a GTA 5 server. Besides being posted up with a 5, he be posterizing, nigga. I swear to God, bro. But this LA Fitness player called it the worst. Like, oh my gosh. Look at Jaren Jackson. Got that boy hitting the scrolls in my pants dance from Phineas and Ferb, gang. Ain't gonna lie, Ja Wick should have gone to prison for that straight murder on God. LaMelo's another YN. He be saying and talking however he feels like it. I respect it. I mean, he is the leader of the Charlotte Hornets or Sinister Six. He don't be caring. Them unks be mad as fuck. If he ever wins MVP, oh my God, he'll be like, I mean, someone gotta be better than LeBron. Shit, I'm about to go home and play some cardio. Thank you for the MVP. Peace. Like, hey, he's fun to watch, especially when he hit that green fuck nigga shot. Bro really laced that bit. But when he hit the behind the back fake cross step back and then one-legged three, just filthy. He really hoops like he got AirPods on and some slides. Jit don't even be caring, bro. He be hooping like he back in Chino Hills. Another YN is that boy Ant-Man. When he's not telling his baby mama to send the video or paying child support up front, he be doing crazy ass shit. Especially that one dunk he did against that nigga Gabe Vincent. That shit was crazy. Look where he jumped from. Held that nigga head to his balls. Like, bro, Gabe Vincent looked like he was about to give him that Ash Cash treatment. Or when he dunked on you the wannabe dude, nah, bro. Like, on God, that shit is crazy. That is a top 10 dunk of all time. I don't care. Argue with your mom. Shaq be having monstrous dunk, bro. I swear to God, that fat fuck was a problem. Do you know what a tough fat nigga can do to you? It gets crazy. So did this dunk right here. Oh my gosh. Not only did he put his balls on you, he basically fucked you, pushed you down like you were nothing, and walked away as if he didn't do anything. That's disrespect, gang, on God. Then you throw the ball at him trying to look tough, like, gang, you're cooked. You can never recover from that, on God. I'm not a fan of Westbrook. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's a good point guard, but I'm not really a fan of him. But he definitely earned my respect in that 2016-2017 year. He averaged a triple-double the whole entire season. And then on top of that, the last game against the Nuggets, he hits a game-winning 3 from like 50 plus feet out. And bro, that shit is crazy because that was for his 50th point triple-double. Like, nigga, that's insane, bro. This dude AI is literally one of the coldest players I ever played, bro. Like, look at this shit. He crossed Jit up twice, pulled that bit back through his leg, tweened that bit, and he fell down twice, bro. He had him sitting down like it was musical chairs, bro. My mama, cuh. Speaking of making people sit down, 2018 James Harden was a problem, dude. Bro, he fucked up Wesley Johnson on my mama, bro. He pulled back between the legs, hit a little setback, and then as Wesley Johnson's falling, you could see in his face that he's accepting his fate. This nigga Wesley Johnson got fucked up on the ground, all messed up. Looked like Riley after Huey kicked him in his face, on God. The craziest thing, the score was 31-7 the first quarter. No one ever talks about that. When we say Melo, a lot of y'all think about LaMelo Ball, which is not bad, but me, on God, I think of Carmelo Anthony, bro. He was different. On the Knicks, he had everyone they mama hyped up, especially these two plays right here. Down 3 with 17 seconds left, Jit just casually pulls up on the guy who looks like Wendy from Lilo and Stitch and bangs that hoe, sending it to overtime. Then in overtime, down 2 with 15 seconds left, he calls ISO on a top 5 perimeter defender at the time, goes to the same spot and drills that hoe. That's not even bad defense, bro. Jit hand was literally in his face. Speaking of bad, y'all remember when this so-called bad shot Dame did on PG 13%? This nigga Dame never run from the grind, has the ball from like 50 feet out, tie game in the playoffs, and bro decides to hit a sidestep and games it on PG. That's not even the most disrespectful part. Bro turns around, waves at them goodbye like, nah, game, PG, I fought with you, but that was disrespectful, bro, on God. That shit's worse than when you got that stripper pregnant. And you know what's crazy? I'm doing the script right now. That nigga Dame did that for his 50th point of the game. Like, nah, you went out sad, cuz, on my mama. But that's not worse than Brendan Knight, bro. We could all agree he has some moments where he went out sad, but that shit's not worse than this. Oh my fucking god, bro. What Chris movie saying? That's a murder. Nah, you gotta call GG's after that. Look at Matt Barnes' silly ass running away like Karl Malone when he sees a girl his age. Brandon Knight might be the worst basketball player ever. Nah, that's cap. I'm lying. Kent Bazemore right there again. Speaking of that, y'all remember when James Honeybun Harden was going against 5 Hall of Famers and the refs? Because how the hell do you explain the refs missing this out of bounds call on Kevin Durant? The refs just turned into fucking Stevie Wonder out of nowhere. You can't see him and his big ass size 37 clown feet out of the fucking bounds, bro. Then Curry scores in OT with 20 seconds left. But we know what happens. The most him moment ever. I'm not even gonna talk about it. I'm gonna just let y'all watch it. Houston James Harden was moving like an anime character, bro. On God. Jit was looking like Yagami nerd ass. He mapped out the trajectory so that he wouldn't miss his clutch ass shot. Who doesn't love a clutch ass shot though? Curry has so many of them. But to me, my favorite, I feel like everyone could agree, is when this nigga Curry pulled up from deep with a timeout remaining, decides not to use it, and he just drills that hoe. Like, bro, he literally just ran up the court and like just laced that bitch on my mama. And he decided to hit this dance move like, nah, gang, I'll be hot as fuck. Look at Cantor, got him in his feelings all hurting in his bag and shit. One memory I'll never forget, when I was in 4th grade, it was me and my uncle, and we was upstairs in the living room, right? And bro, it was the lockout season had just had ended, so this is the first regular season game. It's like on Christmas, and this nigga Derrick Rose is having the game of his life. He does that little hop step, and then he just floats that bitch over Paul Gasol and Derek Fisher and drains that bitch. Bro, he had a game winner in LA on Christmas Day against Kobe and them. You know how tough that is, gang? On God, Derrick Rose was different. Bro, Tom Thibodeau, he's worse than fucking Mustache Man, bro. Derrick Rose getting injured is way worse than 9/11, bro. I swear to God. Y'all remember when Curry used to embarrass the fuck out of the Clippers? That nigga would go crazy, bro. He had Chris Paul hitting the nay in that bitch. But what was worse, when he did the tween behind the back, CP reach, and Curry just taught that nigga like, nah, fam, that shit was different. On God, bro. And this nigga Steve Kerr's like, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, damn, I remember, I know who Steph Curry is. I ain't mad, jit. Thanos back in 2018 was on some other shit, bro, for real. Especially when he sent Nurkic to the Shadow Rose with Lil Baby's rap career. Like, nobody leaked your shit, bro. You could keep that trash ass shit on my mama, cuz. He just looked mad as hell. Like, what did Nurkic do to you, gang? You know who deserves that shit, though? This fuck nigga Rudy Goldberg, nigga. When Donatello Westbrook went back in time and just yammed on him, bro, put his whole dick on him. Like, yes, I love seeing Rudy getting fucked. Pause. You just a clown ass nigga, bro. On God. Kobe game time shot on the so-called Kobe stopper. Like, bro, look at this. That's not even bad defense. That's literally perfect defense. It was just Kobe. What can you do? Then later that same game in overtime, with 1 second left, down 2, this nigga fades away back and switches a 3. Like, oh my God, bro. Kobe was different, gang. So as I mentioned before, Vince Carter is my favorite player ever, bro. I feel like he's the greatest dunker ever. And he established in the Olympics with this dunk right here. Nah, dude, dunking over someone mid-game is actually bonkers. It's the Olympics and everyone is watching, bro. That's embarrassing. That nigga right there, bro, I promise you that was his last game ever as a basketball player, and he's now an Uber driver, bro. I swear to God. Now, you know I gotta show some love to the old heads. People are saying we done with the 90s and they saying it's a weak-ass era. No, nigga. I'm not gonna lie. Jordan athleticism was elite, especially for being in the 90s, but bro, that cradle dunk is something different. No glaze. That's aura right there. Tongue out, talking about I'm in it. That's aura, nigga, on God. But they be glazing him, talking about he black. Jesus, like, just chill, bro. Just chill, bro. Another old head moment back in the 70s, 60s, 50s, or whatever, when fucking Rosa Parks was around. This nigga Larry Bird crosses it up and hits a one-legged 3 on that bid. Like, that's crazy work, gang. Doing that back in the 80s. If they would have saw Kyrie, bro, they would have hung that nigga, bro. They would have thought he was a witch or a devil or some shit. Bro, y'all remember Gerald Green? I remember I used to use him all the time back in 2K13 for my team, bro. He was only $250 in VC, bro. Bro, my mama, that nigga was tough, bro. I used to call him the light-skinned LeBron, on God. But I'll never forget when he did the cleanest windmill dunk off a lob with 4 fingers. Yes, 4. He got that hand from the Scary Movie, gang. Hold up. Cut the music. If y'all didn't know, my favorite NBA player always been Donovan Mitchell since I was 15. So like for 8 years, I've been seeing this nigga get his ass busted. I ain't gonna lie, every day I think of this play right here. Swear to God, bro. Roll the clip. Oh my God, like look at that, bro. He yammed on that you don't wanna be dude, bro. Then he stared him down and pushed him. On God, that's cold as hell. He did that and he married Coco Jones. Like, bro, y'all could say Donovan Mitchell hasn't made an Eastern Conference Finals or a Western Conference Finals, but he bagged a pretty ass female, bro. Before Dame and his trash ass songs came to Portland, there was a guy named Brandon Roy, if y'all didn't know about him, and he was just the next upcoming, bro, and he showed it right here. Like, game winner with 0.8 seconds left and wins the game like that. That is crazy work, gang. I don't care what no one says, bro. Kyrie on the Celtics was the most elite crossover highlights we ever got for him, bro. I swear to God, bro. Like, this dude did a half spin, faked it like he was gonna use his other hand, but he used his other hand, keep dribbling, and then shoots over Durant and Curry. I'm not gonna lie, that was a terrible way to explain it, but like, it's so tough, like, I don't know how to explain it, nigga. And then when he did that spin on the Giannis and the Bucks, bro, like, look at this, bro. Kyrie was elite back in the day on the Celtics, bro. I swear to God. Another play I always think about is KD, I think in game 7, where he laced that bitch on PJ Tucker. Bro, first of all, can we talk about how PJ Tucker is like supposedly a fucking 3-and-D wing? If PJ Tucker is guarding you, I promise you, you're shooting at least 50% from the field, and that nigga's hitting only 2 threes, bro. I swear to God, bro. He pulled that bitch in PJ Tucker's face, like he laced that bitch on my mama. Another KD highlight is when he dropped that gaffer dude, bro. Like, look at this. That's so nasty, bro. KD's disgusting, bro. Another highlight I always think about is when this nigga KD, it was opening game on the Mavericks, caught the ball and just laced that bitch. Oh my God, it's so clean, bro. It was the Magic versus Celtics. Then this nigga Braun just go and pull up and lace that bitch. Oh my God, that's so clean. Then who can forget, bro, this play right here?
James catches, puts up a 3. Won't go. Rebound Bosh. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Tie game with 5 seconds remaining.
Bro, I'll never forget watching that game, bro. The Heat were down like 20 points. People had left the arena and they tried to come back after the game was out. Like, you a lame ass nigga, bro. On God, bro, for that. Oh my God, y'all remember when Joe Johnson broke the fuck out of Paul Pierce? Like, bro, Paul Pierce has such a shitty career, literally. Bro, another fire ass highlight. This nigga Nate Robinson gonna come and block the fuck out of that nigga on my mama, bro. Nate Robinson was him. Besides getting knocked down from that white boy, damn, bro, he embarrassing us, bro. I swear to God. That shit low-key sent us back like 50 years back, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, gang. But Nate Robinson used to be that dude. Look at this play right here when he blocked the fuck out of Yao Ming. No, Yao Ming, that's not a foul, bro. You just got blocked by a nigga who is the same height standing up, bro. Come on, gang, get real. I remember watching this game and this nigga Ron Artest is gonna hit a 3. At the time, I didn't know a lot about basketball like that, but that right there, that shit was crazy, bro. This one's kind of fairly new, but when this nigga Tyrese Halliburton stepped back and hit that crazy ass shot, like, bro, you cannot tell me that's the basketball gods telling you go and win a championship, bro. That shit dead ass hit the fucking back of the rim straight up and then went straight down. And you do that shit in Madison Square Garden, I swear to God, I always tell people, I feel like winning in like Indiana, winning in like Milwaukee, that's got to be harder than winning in the Garden, bro. Because in the Garden, you're bound to go off. Speaking of the Garden, people going off, y'all remember when Reggie Miller hit this famous choke you sign to Spike Lee? Oh my God, he was wicked, bro. On God, bro. Another Knicks highlight, bro. I remember growing up, I was a fan of the New York Knicks. That nigga J.R. Smith did this crazy ass dunk, bro. Y'all might remember J.R. Smith for being just dumb and running out the shot clock, but this nigga was nasty as fuck on the Knicks. Oh, but we could take it back to Denver when he dunked on that nigga, bro. Like, look at that shit. And he did that with the Cougar 11s, bro, with swagger. Oh my mama, bro. Speaking of the Nuggets, y'all remember when Carmelo did this crazy ass filthy dunk and then he go, nah, like, yeah, bro. I love Melo, bro. Melo jersey went platinum in my household, bro. Growing up in the hood, like, Iverson and Melo ain't do shit, but them jerseys did numbers in the hood. That's my favorite NBA moments. Y'all go comment down below what's y'all favorite NBA moments.